Piston Cupster here, and I'm back with another big unboxing. The last one of these I did was over peg warming items, or items that weren't as popular, such as K-Pillar Rev, the Motor Speedway, the South 11 pack, that type of stuff. But today I am back with a clearance unboxing. All of these items were purchased on clearance, and I believe they all appeared in my last hunt video. So with each of these items I will show the price I bought them for, then unbox and review them. Now let's start in chronological order with Christmas Doc Hudson. In the hunt video, I bought one of these for, I believe, 49 cents at Target, some very cheap price like that, as I had this at a 90% discount after Christmas was over. There was another Target I went to and I bought another one of these on clearance, but I did not include that. But now let's get this guy out of that package. Now that he is out here, honestly, this one is pretty sweet. I love the red rims on the white wall tires there. He has that wreath on his hood ornament, I think. That molded Santa hat. And overall pretty similar to his normal counterpart. Here with a 2010s lenticular dock. See, this one does have separately fitted eyes, I believe. As well as some silver paint on spots that this one doesn't have. Overall, they both have that very nice, shiny undercarriage and front. And I'm not sure what expression this is supposed to be.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
So it looks very different from this one, but yeah, overall this one's pretty solid. I reviewed a Fabulous Hudson Hornet already, so I don't have much else to say here. Now we will go to the triad of Easter cars, starting with the Easter Buggy himself. I bought this at Marshall's along with these other two for $3 each. While at H-E-B and other retail stores, these were about $5 to $6. Marshall's, TJ Maxx had them cheaper, so I was lucky enough to get them there. Here is the Easter Buggy, and this one I'm gonna have to think on because the license plate says Bongu. Has separately fitted ears that are attached to the top. Has a nice, I believe, engine in the back there. Unique hoplite tires. Interesting whisker headlights. While still having separately fitted eyes, windows, painted door handles, rims. I believe these silver pieces are plastic separately fitted parts. Oh, this one has a lot of detail on it. It has treads on the tires. What looks to be, what would be suspension. Overall, pretty nice detailing on this one. Very nice pink. And if I ever do an Easter special in the future, I guarantee you this one will appear somewhere. Next up, Easter Ramon, same story. $3 at Marshall's. And here he is. Here is Easter Ramon. And I am a big fan of this paint job. Yellow and pink aren't exactly my favorite colors, but they work very well here with that white accenting there. This is the same body tooling as normal Ramon, same expression. Aside from the eyes, which are a bit different on this one, I like that, but the mouths and everything else should be the same. This one is pretty simple paint job, but one I'm a fan of. May not be the most flashy, but you see it from far away, it sticks out to you. A big fan of this one. He'll go with the other Ramones in my collection. And last up for the Easter cars, Easter Lightning McQueen. What a generic name. Anyway, let's get this guy out of the package, and these have been hard to open today. Alright, here he is. And honestly, the trend continues. These are all pretty good. I think that's just supposed to be paint. I'm sorry, I didn't read the book, but I believe this is just supposed to be paint over the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup McQueen, and it looks pretty good. Here's the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup McQueen that came with the bunny ears from this same year. And these two have different expressions. I think I prefer this one, honestly, because he's got the little chibi smile or whatever he's doing here. But yeah, other than that, these two should be pretty similar in tooling. I'm a really big fan of how cleanly the paint splatters look. It's not super matte or anything, it's nice and shiny. And again, you see it from far away, it sticks out. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do with this or where he's gonna go in the stands or anything, but another Lightning McQueen variant to add to the collection. Very sweet. Next, we will move on to this damaged 5-pack I bought at Walmart while hunting with Piston Cup Productions. The Grand Prix McQueen was stolen out of it, so they marked it down $5 to only 15 bucks for 4 cars, which is pretty good. And the main ones I did need were Carla Veloso and Max Schnell, and a new Thailand variant of Lewis Hamilton is nice as well. But now let me get this thing popped open. Cannot say I'm a fan of that packaging, that took forever to get out, but anyways. Let's start off with Jeff Gorvette. I reviewed him already. And this is the new one, and this is my current one. And this new one has some weird specs on it. I can't quite get off, I don't know what that is, but the decals between these two are actually pretty identical, which isn't super common between different year versions of these diecast. Overall, yeah, this one is pretty clean. It captures Jeff Gorvette pretty much perfectly. Spoiler is nicely separately fitted. He has those nice separately fitted windows there. Overall looks very nice, and this one will be a spare, so if you have any custom ideas, let me know. Maybe Jeff Gordon, some other Corvette, or just something else. Let me know what you think this should be. Next will be Lewis Hamilton. This is the first time I've had him as a Thailand version. This is a China one I bought used at a flea market. And between these two, they're actually pretty similar. I believe the wheel size is smaller on this one than this one. There are some other small differences, like how much further the wheels can stick out on this new one. And this one's overall a lot shinier, but they're pretty similar to each other. But I definitely do prefer the Thailand version, just because it is shinier. I like those much glossier windows, much crisper decals. And that shine, man, it really helped make these guys pop. So yes, this one I don't have a whole lot to say about. Lewis Hamilton, very sleek, very nice. He will pair very well with my Grand Prix racers. Now to the new racers for me. Let's first talk about Max Schnell. And firstly, he has very nice carbon fiber detailing all around him, which looks super crisp, super clean, and is actually, you can feel that, feels really cool. He has that nice big separately fitted spoiler on the back, which looks pretty sweet. Splitter at the front. Can't say I'm a fan of the windows are just painted gray, which kind of a letdown compared to these other guys who have the plastic window inserts. But the decaling is pretty nice. Pretty simple expression. See, even the rear lights are separately molded back there, as well as maybe some, I believe these are diffusers on the back that are separately fitted, which look very sweet. And the windows are plastic, which is fine, but not amazing. Overall, this is probably one of my favorite Grand Prix Racer diecast just because of the carbon fiber detailing on him. Looks very sweet. He will fit in very nicely with the Grand Prix Racers. And finally from this, I guess 4-pack, Carla Veloso, the Brazilian racer. And she is definitely the best one out of this pack, just because of her great detailing. The wheels are pretty simple, but the rest is super well detailed. Lots of patterns on the spoiler and the paint job, lots of swirls. Blue-green contrast all look very nice. Molded lights back there and diffusers. The expression is pretty simple and her eyes are so small compared to these other guys. But overall, this one looks pretty sweet. I do love that unique spoiler. It slopes down at the front to get more air downforce on it. Looks pretty sweet. I do feel like her proportions are a little weird. Like, I don't remember this looking quite right. Maybe it is correct and I'm completely wrong, but this just looks a little weird to me. She does even have separately fitted windows right there, you can see. And overall, this has to be my favorite out of this damaged 5-pack. And I believe that just leaves Nigel Gearsley and Rip Klushgonski to complete my World Grand Prix Racers collection. And lastly, I bought these, and they were in the clearance aisle for only $5, which is pretty crazy. There were some other Cars items, just some small play sets, and some NASCAR stuff in clearance there too. So if you have a Walmart near you, I recommend checking the clearance aisle to try to find one of these. And this one is pretty beat up. So let me start with this one of Nile Speed Cone and Gearston Marshall. Now let me start with their separately fitted sticker signs. Here is Niles. It's pretty simple. I'm not sure what these sponsors are from. I know they're from Cars on the Road, but they're pretty simple. They're just the ones from Nile copy pasted to here. And here's Gearston's number 4. Very simple. I'm not sure what I'll do with these. These could go in the background on the layout somewhere as ads or something like that. Overall, these are pretty simple. Next up here are the flags. They're pretty simple and just have the numbers, but man, I believe these are much flimsier than the previous ones I've had from these multi-packs. This one came bent, which is meh, but it just bends so easily in this cone holder. If you let me set these down, here is one from Herb Kerbler, and is bendy, but much less so, and it snaps back to its position a bit easier. Because these ones kind of just bend, they just slowly trickle back down. So I don't know if they shrunk these a bit to save cost or anything, but yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do with these. These will probably go alongside these stickers, but then again, I don't know what to do with them. Now onto the main attraction, the diecast. Here is 2022 to 2024 peg warmer Gearston Marshall. And this guy, he's pretty simple. I can't say I'm a big fan of him. Something about the outside wheels just looks really cursed to me. And this dude kind of looks like a, yeah, there we go. This one's pretty simple, and looking at him in person, I can see why he peg warms. Yeah, pretty simple, no separately fitted eyes. The windows are separately fitted, that's nice. Paint job's pretty simple. Does have separately fitted, I believe, grille right there. Overall, not a whole lot going for this one. Pretty simple. He'll make a nice race fan in the crowd. Now onto Nile Speed Cone. This one is definitely the better one. Oh my gosh, bro is literally a... Yep, there we go. This, something about that expression, he's like a... Yeah, exactly, but... Anyways, this one is definitely weird. See, I believe that's a parachute on the back from Drag Racers. I believe it's a parachute. Here up his fin on top. Very simple design, 3 wheels on the bottom. Does he roll? He does, yes. No separately fitted windows. I wouldn't expect them to, but I believe those eyes might be, which if so, that's pretty impressive. And honestly, considering how small this guy is, they captured a lot of detail inside him, which I'm impressed by. This definitely isn't my favorite diecast by any means from today, but very neat and definitely the most unique out of this lot. One item left, another $5 Walmart clearance item. I've reviewed both of these guys already, but as Davey Apex, it went for Bradford Rutherford. So let me pop these guys out really quickly. And like the other one, let's start with the signs. Pretty simple, nice revolting sign. I'm a big fan of how this looks. This will definitely have a place as an ad somewhere on the speedway or in a pit box or something like that. Right there would look pretty good, actually. I might do that. That would be pretty sweet. And the RPM one, very clean, very fully saturated, not missing really any ink at all. Very crisp. Pretty flimsy, but very crisp. This one, along with this one, very nice. Now onto the cones, if I can get them out with the signs. Yeah, this one, pretty bendy, like the ones from Gearston and Niles 2-pack. But nice 84 there. It's missing a little bit of ink here. Maybe it just, the decal wasn't put on correctly, who knows. But yeah, pretty simple cone accessory. These will go in the Speedway pit boxes somewhere. And now onto Winford's, pretty similar deal here. Yeah, pretty bendy, pretty flexy. Yeah, number 64 for RPM. Pretty simple, but it'll go with the rest of these. Now onto the main attractions. Let's start with Davy Apex. And let's compare these two. What is on his eye? Is that glue? It will not come off, so who knows? Anyway, these two are actually just about identical. Let me look at the saturation of decals on these guys. I'm trying to look at the quality of them, but they're just pretty similar. I believe this one might be a little bit crisper. Let's keep looking. Yeah, I believe this one is a bit more saturated in the paint jobs, if you can see here. The wheels are exactly the same, I think. Both have the molded eyes, but I definitely prefer the face on this one, as this one's eyes are kind of messed up. And, oh, I just realized a difference. Yes, there is a difference. This one has black over the top of the eyes, where this one just has the gray extending down, which looks very, very weird. I'll have to check other videos to see if that's a regular occurrence. Because yeah, the red here extends a bit further back. Whereas this one, there's no red here. And I believe these are a bit different as well. So I'll have to look at these after I'm done recording to see what is up with these guys and which one I'm gonna keep as my main Davy. Okay, I have looked at the two Davies in other people's videos, and all of them do look like this from the 2022 one. So this one I have might be an error. And in that case, I will definitely not be damaging this one. I'm sorry about that, but if this is an error, I'd like to keep him as is, just to be a cool thing, but very interesting. I never noticed that he was different. But yeah, that is the correct Davy. He will be my new main Davy. And this is a nice error. Now onto Winford. Will he have the same issue? No, I don't think so. Which Winford was the new one? I believe this one was one from the pack. But yeah, these two are nearly identical, as I'm not seeing any real differences in them right now. Decal saturation's pretty similar. Yeah, I already do have a damaged Winford custom that I have made. So with this new one here, I'm not sure what to do with him. So if anyone has ideas, please let me know in the comments. And I believe that is all of the clearance items I have for today. If you enjoyed this, let me know what your favorite item from today was, favorite diecast, or just favorite item in general. If you enjoyed this unboxing and would like to see more cars related reviews or hunts or anything like that, consider subscribing, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have any ideas for what to do with Jeff or Winford, please let me know in the comments, as I'd love to see what you have to think. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.